Hello, everyone. Oh, look at that. It is a little bonus stream today. Hello. I didn't unpause my live window, so if you heard a double up, that's why. How's everyone doing? It's a little bonus stream this afternoon. Yeah, we got a little morning one as normal tomorrow, so we'll be doing some more fabulous Marines tomorrow. But today I am getting ahead on something I should be doing after I was way too sick last week to do any of it. And that is going to be starting painting something not for Fabulous Marines today, but the link is still around if you go !donate if you want to do support Fabulous Marines. The goal up there is actually smashing it. I think it's at 7,800 right now since the start of the month. It's only halfway through, so the other streamers are doing great. But while not officially part of it, it's happening during the month. But I won't be painting a Fabulous Marine today. I'm painting a D&D mini that was won at Jasper's Aussie Game Week.
Oh my goddess.
Oh, thank you, Jess. Also catching up as well.
Blessed.
Thank you, Alex. And Hype Train's close already. You guys have triggered. Damn. That's 2 years, Jess. 24 months. That's 2 years. That's 2 years. Congrats. That's a long streak. I can't keep that streak on even as the channel owner. Can't even do it. 2 years, Jess.
Yonder.
Oh, thank you, Talera.
Generous contribution to our
Okay,
cause.
so yeah, the mini I've got is actually any Magic the Gathering fans in the house, because I know there are. I found a bunch of 3D printed minis at a board game store and thought they're pretty cool. And it worked out that some of these minis, they're all Tieflings, but actually two of them, looked a lot like a certain MTG villain that I know is around. And the winner actually chose this mini out of the ones I had available to do. So if you recognize this handsome chap, that is who I'll be painting today. Probably not in the correct color scheme, because I know that they don't want the skin tone to be red. But yeah, if you recognize this handsome lad, what's Magic the Gathering? Never heard of it. Don't know. Not today, not here. Not two of the most prolific Magic players in my circle. Don't know. Who knows? We did a stream with one of them. Don't know what that is though. But yeah, little Magic boy. I've got I do have Screen. Hello, how you doing, man? Isn't Magic Gathering like someone in the US Congress or something? That's a pretty good joke. I like that. Hello. I heard your stream the other day with Red was absolutely bonkers in the best possible way. As in, like, you just went in and your eyes said destruction and chaos in a very, very wholesome way. Oh, thank you. Oh, Treasure. Hello, Treasure. Also, this is the mini. Congratulations. Treasure was the winner at Jasper's. So this is the mini that I'll be doing. The new Lord of the Rings version. Popping up everywhere. It's because Screen is a very fantastic person. That's why. I'm everywhere. Everywhere all over all at once. Ah. Okay, so Treasure. Now that you're here, actually, I was going to refer to our Discord messages. However, we can do this live. So we were talking about doing some color schemes with possibly like purple lavender skin. Purple. So to recap what we were talking about, we were going to do purple lavender skin with darker purple horns and kind of black clothes. So what I might do is I might do like an off black and then shade it down. That way you get some nice definition in there. And then some outer coat, maybe reddish brown. So like a terracotta, or I've got the standard bucket of paints nearby. I've also got my more organized Too Thin Coats rack here. I have unfortunately not primed this for contrast paint, but that's not to say that we can't put something in there to do a little bit of contrast, you know? When did that hit level 2? Thank you. I didn't know. Oh, it's probably the other. Yeah. No, I'm terrible at reading half of this stuff sometimes. Couldn't say no to be watching a fabulous Marines painter. Well, if you're around tomorrow, I actually primed this guy straight before this, well, before lunch, I should say. I didn't have lunch just then. But, I've got another character from another series, well, inspired by another series, if you can recognize the helmet and the shotgun. This is going to be my first Fabulous Marines model. This is the one I'm putting a lot of effort into on streams for the month, and I'm going to turn his colors of his armor into the game male colors, so like the teals, the blues, the whites, and that kind of light gray color. Very, very nice. And even his like big Roman horn crest and the shotgun will be something similar like that. And then I'm going to do the progress flag on this, I think. What? No, stop it. No. You didn't. Oh no, fuck. You did redeem it. I regret this now. Oh, I'm by myself. I can't even avoid it. Oh my gosh. Oh, I am a cutie, I guess. Oh. Okay, so, I'm getting distracted already. This isn't a full 3-hour stream, so I do have to get started at some point. But yeah, I'm going to do the progress flag on Saints. I'm going to do the progress flag on Saints banner there. And then I don't like the Space Marine backpacks on a Destiny character, so I simply just cut it off and it can just be a nub. It'll just be a nub. He was nice to me when I had a big headache, even though I was mean. Yeah, you're being mean to me, and I was trying to help. But it's okay, because I know you're sick. Matt's a superb all-round guy, and we love him dearly. Hey, Matt, hey, you, Fred, you're both talented by hacking. See, this is... See, so I got Scrain and Red in the chat as well. And this is, you know, I'm used to these guys torturing me with compliments, and then Scrain comes out as well, and frickin' LEB. Stop it! I love it. I'm gonna blush soon. That's all right. I'm just gonna paint. You can see my visual discomfort on any of this. Ugh. Oh my god, Spylux Adventure. We gotta get that game going. Okay. That's fair. I hear it's legit to procrastinate for 3 hours before you paint. Yeah, that's fair. No moving off camera. I didn't move off. I'm just tilting side to side. And you can actually see some props that I haven't put away yet. There and there. Oh. Wait. Stop. Okay. Oh, it's bright. My window's open. That's why, like, why is my room washed out? I'm an old man, lel. That is an old way of saying lol. Bask in the compliments. Have I basked enough? We need to also wet palette up. Oh, I've been painting 2 variants of a Strahd mini as well because my my players tomorrow night are doing their final fight. And we were supposed to play last week, but I was dying. I was very sick. Jess is still sick. And Jess caught 2 sicknesses. She got down with the sickness, and then she caught whatever I had as well. We thought it was the same thing. Oh, thank you. Got the hype train emotes. Choo-choos. Need to collate these into a document. Whenever you have an imposter syndrome, just pull up all the compliments and read them. I think me typing those into... the act of typing compliments from other people into an Excel spreadsheet sounds like my very intense personal hell, because it means I need to read them and take them in again. Yeah, regular Strahd. Well, I could show you a regular sexy Strahd if you want. So, regular Strahd. I've only done base and shading, so work in progress. Might do a bit more tomorrow or tonight. And also the shading went really shiny. Probably used too much. But there's the Lord himself. I just did it in regular colors. I actually did, admittedly, I play this guy like Matt Berry. So he rocks up and he's like, what are you fuckwits doing? All the time, like Strahd's supposed to be a villain like that and be in your face a lot. However, the what we do in the shadows costuming for Laszlo is so vast, and he has so many different fashion styles, it's really hard to choose one, so I just defaulted to Strahd's normal color palette. But that's normal Strahd. And I do have, if you would like, I do have sexy Strahd, because he's posing like a French, he's like posing like one of these French artists. There you go. So that's supposed to be on a nightmare, and I have started doing the nightmare as well. I'm gonna try and do some blah flames. Yeah, he's right. He's supposed to be on the horsey. Also, I did not. These are all monopose. But quick hint: if you have this is a fully black undercoat. Like I sprayed that in black. I'm on a horse. Oh, I'm gonna say that tomorrow. He's gonna rock up because you could summon the horse out of the ethereal plane just like as is, and that's what makes his fight such a bastard. But they don't know about the horse really, so I can like have him be like, "Hello, fuckwits. Didn't expect me to be riding this pony?" But back to what I was trying to say. Horse primed in black. Vallejo game air color. It's really nice and it's very nice and it's like opaque but not like that's literally just one coat going on there. And for fire specifically, it recesses with the bright white really well, and you kind of want that by the way of the naturally painting fire. You start inward and then work darker outward. So cheating way of just getting a nice foundation coat for the fire is do like 1 or 2 coats of this, and it's very it's got the right kind of flow, and it's got exactly the right kind of translucent. Thank you NVCDM. Yeah, that's it. I have done the bat thing. I've done the bat thing many times. We've been playing this campaign for almost a year, and I have been like, bat, as he flies away. Like, I've done that multiple times. If you know the Winter Splinter area of the campaign, they were sorting out Winter Splinter. It's a massive freaking tree effigy of Strahd that comes to life. And I had him just like chilling at the back in the air watching them, and they kind of look up and they see him and he's like, it's beautiful, isn't it? And then they had a conversation. He offered them a deal and they didn't take it. And then he's like, very well, wake it up, bat! And he just flies away. Doesn't attack them. I like my Strahd to like really try and be soft towards them in a way that's just horrible to the players anyway. Like he's like, I do this because I love you, not because I think you should die. Sometimes you need to be spanked. And he fireballs the house. Just a fun villain to play, really. Get Stain 14 out of here. There for tomorrow. Let's get the pony out. Okay. Soft Stockholm Syndrome Strahd. Yeah, the 4 S's of Curse of Strahd. Alright, so I think this is, for one, this is focusing my camera too much, so it needs to get out of here. I play Strahd like Drac. That's pretty good, though. I like that. Come on, focus. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so we need it's like the leather brown cloak. Now, Treasure, feel free to speak up anytime if I'm deciding these things wrong on here, because you've got, like, the outer coat is quite a lot of the mini. So would you like that to be all reddish brown? Or would you like to switch that up in there a little bit? Would you like to... Oh, sorry. It's all of this outward cloak that you can kind of mostly see would be that reddish brown. And then just the shirts on the inside and the pants would be the black color. Is that correct of what you were picturing? I didn't see that. I like Brian David Gilbert's Which Monsters Are the Huggable Ones. So, if there's a top cloak, there's like a kind of like a shawl cape. Yeah. And that's separate. It's almost like a shawl hood, like a classic rogue's cowl on here. Bit hard to see, sorry, because it's black. But you've got that, and then you've got kind of like a vest waistcoat type thing, and then under that he's got a shirt, like a noble shirt almost. And then it kind of goes into long pants and boots, by the look of it. And a big old tail with a nice split in it. I actually really like that tail. The tiny little horns. And a side cut. The other thing I've got is I'm going to start down here, like a bit more of a desaturated skin. Yeah, so purple lavender skin, we'll go here, and then we'll kind of work our way up through these colors to do like a lavender by the end of it. And maybe could mix a bit more red in it as well if we need to. I've got some more purples that we can choose from, but that's kind of the range I was going for. Like I'd like them to be slightly different so you can see the layers of clothes. Maybe the vesty part to be red. I've got a nice kind of like, actually it's this one here. On Strahd's cloak, I kind of did like a nice darker red. So, literally like this actually. So, it's like a darker red. It's got a little bit of brown in it, but it's overall it's like a blood red kind of red, and it's really nice and subtle. Like it's not fighting for attention like the blue of the cape kind of stands out and is. Yeah, so I'll start off there then, and we'll do that with the. So your main eye catch colors are going to be your red, your purple skin, and then some black is nice too. So that sounds pretty. That's a color scheme. That sounds pretty. Today I'll try just lay all the foundation like base coats on there, and then on the next one we'll do some more do some highlights. I think because getting a nice foundation will get us a lot of the work done overall. I wonder if I could just rehydrate this. That is pretty much all paint medium. I shall not do that. Is that the red color? That's the red color there. So if I start here, I can just rehydrate this. I was painting yesterday, so this is not like old paint. It just needs a bit of care. But this is also the benefit of wet palettes. Because if you got, like, you got blobs on here still, you can just reactivate. Come on. So, and we can change this a little bit. Like, within reason, we'll change a little bit up. I actually think the black cloak would look really nice. God, he's got a lot of belt buckles. So maybe we'll go bestie part to be red. Yeah, that's what I was picturing as well. So we'll start here, work our way up. Would you like if I got my smaller light that kind of points straight down? Because I know it's a little bit dark. Black outer, red. Yeah, that sounds nice. That sounds good. I like that. Get my little light as well. Suckers. And where is it? Oh no, it appears I have misplaced my thingy. Where's that gone? Oh no. Bet that's the one that I put in the bag a while back. Look, it's okay. We're all here, and we're all making mistakes. That one won't come off. That one doesn't have a screw on it. Okay, can't use this light. Sorry about that. I'll get it for tomorrow. Oh no, my Chulton! Oh, that'll be alright. It's just resin. It's not like it'll snap. Okay, so it's back here. So if I start going off camera, you can still. What a nice filigree on this print. It's quite nice. It's going to soak up some of that wash well. Also, Louis, if you're around and able to type, could I get a shout out for Screen Game and Dragon Kier? They are very kind whenever I pop into the stream. Yeah, shout out to them. They are also doing Fabulous Marines. They are very, very kind people, good friends, and I would love for you to check them out if you haven't yet. Give them it's exclamation SO. Sorry, Louis. They're good beans. What'd you do for that? You guys were being so nice the other day. And you've been helping me in the Fabulous Marines Discord. That's why. Because you're being nice and you're teaching me glazing techniques and advice. And you're being complimentary now. And now I get to give you a compliment. There you go. Give him a shout. Give him a look. Dranky is a variety streamer. They do a lot of good stuff over there. It's really fun. It actually works out that half the time when I'm finishing work, I get to go and chill with my friends in the chat. You were not doing compliments. Too bad. You're getting them now. You get a compliment whether you want it or not. Got a Sopo out of me today. You think you can get away with that? You think you can just say nice thing and Sopo won't hear you? Sopo is here. So, Jess has to hear Sopo quite a lot in our house. So Sopo is amazing. He's a cheeky little AI in your realm AI. I love that little guy. The other new NPC that I love is sitting right behind me. There's a face over here. That is a damn puppet, if you didn't know that yet. And that is probably now a key character in the chapter 5 we just filmed. SOPA stands for Sopo. Yes. Yeah. What part of what is, have I done that wrong? Oh, I'm confused, but I still think that's part of the cape, so we're going to keep going with it. We're just going to run with it. Self-orchestrating proficient oranges. There we go. Oh, purple and red. Great choice. It's a good scheme. And the black, because they're sneaky rogue. Oh, it's very nice, very nice. I also love base coating a lot of the time because you can be a little bit messier with it because you're going to clean it up later anyway. That red is super nice. Yeah, so if you're looking for it, it is Berserker Red from Tooth and Coats. Also, this line of paints, like you watched me rehydrate an old paint from yesterday. That's how good these ones are. They're just nice. Duncan Rhodes, who used to work at Games Workshop, created the line, and he just did another Kickstarter run of Wave 2, so he's doing another... I've got 60 of his paints, and then he's doing another run of 60 in a new thing, so there's 120 total, and you can pick them up in... you can pick them up whenever he does like a new batch of them on his Kickstarter. It's about... It works out to be about $3 to $4 US a paint, in terms of value, so it's good, but you do have to pick them up in the set of 60. So I think it's around 180 US plus shipping. And I would like to see him do like, yeah, purple like Knight. You know my Tyrannus I'm going to get, Louis? Most of them are going to be Nagaroth Knight if I go with the color scheme I'm thinking of. The back plating is all like super dark purple. And I managed to get a Leviathan box. I've also been offered a second Leviathan box So if anyone really wants one, the place down the road from me probably will have 10% off it if you really, really want one of them. And I'll, you know, if you're in Melbourne, I can just give you that slot in the line if you want. The other thing I was considering doing was just having shitloads more Tyranids. Who knows? I might not do that. Because that's like, I'm already getting 50 Tyranids in one of the boxes. Who could always want to use more Tyranids? No. Nah. Yes, Daddy. That's what you're painting for Fab Marines? Oh, are you painting the Leviathan box? Or are you painting... Oh, Queerinids! That's a great name! That's a great name. I do love... Okay, so if I didn't do Leviathan as their color scheme, I was considering doing Pokenids and not converting, but painting all of the Tyranids as different kinds of Pokemon, and it would be like Hive Flid Pokenid, and then doing some like fun social media stuff where I'm like, who's that Tyranid? And then it'd come up and be like, like when it gets revealed to be like a Hive Tyrant that's painted like Charizard. Rough on my throat. Because I think that would be fun. And I love doing a lot of work on a stupid bit. Is that lagging? Hey! It started making a popping noise and then just stopped working. And then my music on Spotify was like because it like froze in a very convenient loop. Did it become popcorn? Yeah. As in, like, what did it sound like on your end? And we're back. Oh, it was just nothing. Yeah, I think the mixer just, like, went for a sec. This thing is, like, I love the Go XLR Mini, right? And it's probably, like, one of the best pieces of audio kit you can get for streaming in the way that I want to use it. Like, all the audio channels going through each physical slider mixer. But My gosh, if it doesn't get support. And it has been on the fritz for, like, some time. And I don't know if it's just, like, I need to buy a new one, or this is just how it be now, you know? Okay. Back to this guy. So that's the undervest there. That in there. Okay, yeah, sorry, catching up. I saw someone saying, I think it was NVCDM, give a Tyranid painted to look like a Beedrill. Done. Like, what I might do is get Pokemon that would either suit Tyranids really well, like a Charizard Hive Tyrant would be great, because, you know, everyone will like that. And then I've actually seen someone turn the Psychophage, it's like this weird thing, the really big back into a back end, and it's got a really large abdomen, and I've seen someone put a succulent in it. They, like, turned the model into a plant, and it was really cool. I wouldn't do that necessarily, but they made it look like they painted it like a Bulbasaur. So that would be fun to do. How can it be, Drill? Dr. B's Drill. Ditto. Just ditto. Is there a blob that would be a big pink ditto allegory? I saw they, I've seen one. Oh, what the? Oh. Oh, no, that's separate. For a second there, I thought the shawl was, like, sewed into the rest of the suit. But he's not. It's not. It's slightly different. Ditto. What would be a ditto? If there's any Tyranids that would suit being... like, maybe like a Biovore or something? They shoot little blobs out of them. Good. I like Tyranids, so, like, you know... My painting would extend past the Leviathan box if I liked the type of project enough. And, like, I'd probably slap chop all of these. I'm not gonna, like, do a thing. Mind you, the Neuro Tyrant has its brain exposed, so there could be a good Pokemon that works with that as well. Like you do, like a Mewtwo Tyrant. It's looking all right. We're doing like black coats and undercoats. I can also be quite messy with this red because if not really ruining a base coat, if it's already the base coat, you know. The shawl comes out of that. I think that's got a nice look to it already, so makeup thing. So you know, black shawl, red cape, and then you'll see like the nice lilac cloak from under there. What would you like, Treasure? What would you like the undershirt to be? Black as well? Because that way you'll have like these arms coming out as a different color. Or we could do it... Oh, actually, it might be part of the same shirt. So red might work. Would you like those sleeves to be red? I think that'll be nice. Or we can do like a sleeveless vest into the undershirt being the black color as well. That way you'll get some like black clothing on the outside as well as the shawl. Might do some like brown belt buckles and things as well, you know, just like a nice like neutral... I've got like a nice neutral red brown that might work for this. Or even just like this kind of desaturated brown somewhere. Where was that? I think this brown here. Can't see it. This kind of brown here. Probably black sleeves. I'm liking the black sleeves too. I like the idea of that. Alright, well, that means the red's done for now. So let's go to the next main color, and I'll do it in slightly off black so I can shade it down. So Corvus black, you know. Oh, come on. Corvus black. If anyone wants to write these down and know the color scheme, I'll give you that. Corvus black, and what was the other one called? Berserker red. The other one we used. We're mostly Citadel, but we're not paint purists. We use other brands here under this house. Black sleeve. Is it Wednesday? How's everyone's Wednesdays going, by the way? Anything you're looking forward to or happening in the week? Oh, no, it's mixing with previous color. Shit. It'll all wash down. Got a cold and drinking lemon tea. All last week was recovery and Zelda as well, yeah. It's that time of year where we just start falling over ourselves. Oh, Red, if you're around, I had a lovely chat with Wolf earlier today. Great dude. Had a little chatty call. That's some of the stuff we were mentioning. Right, so this paint. You can really tell the consistency with some of these paints, like checking that one out, which is a lot more like gelatin, a lot more gelatinous of a paint versus the red we were using earlier, that kind of very smooth and flowy. And it could have something to do with like the age of the paint, but also like this is like a really thick black base coat type paint. And it's just the way it sits. And it will look like a dark grey as I'm putting it down, as a side note. That's okay. They said lurk at the start, so... Oh. Hello, Nato. I know you were in there earlier, but I forgot to say hello. Hello, what's up, man? How you doing? I can't wait to see you soon. Friday, 21st of July. What of it? Maybe. Days, in terms of days, George will also be down from the 24th or 25th. So that might be a bit better. And I'm not sure if Jess and I are going to be out of Perth for the first few days. because we get in on the Thursday/Friday. I'll chat with Jess and get back to you on that one, though. Sounds good. But I just missed so much from being home on work calls. We have painted a red. So far, we painted using my my pale skin as a light bounce. So you can see that we've got the red cloak, and I'm literally just painting black details on the stuff that's going to be black, but I'm doing it in a off black, dark gray, so we can then use it for shading. But yeah, Nate, thank you for looking into that. That sounds really good. Anyone who doesn't know yet and lives in the Perth area, I'm going to be in Perth for about a week in late July. And we're going to try and get a little dinner together. Do some fun stuff. Have a little hangout. Friends meet friends. Or you may already know each other. That's all good. Let's introduce our friend groups together. That's amazing. In Perth when? I am not in Perth. I'm in Perth end of July. Why does everyone be in Perth? I found flights for like $300 return last year, and I was like, I haven't been to Perth. George, you want to go to Perth? Jess, you want to go to Perth? And we're all kind of just like, yeah, let's go see a bunch of people. Gonna go see AJ, gonna go see NATO, gonna go see NVCDM, gonna see Red, gonna see all the people. That's it. I've never been to Perth either. I've never been. I was like, the flights are cheap enough that an impulse purchase is okay because it's in like almost a year's time. That was another way one time, I never got to go in the end because Dad got sick. But I booked a return flight from Cairns to Japan one year for $500 as well, watching the same kind of flight sale pattern. Exactly. He could just like, oh. He cannot know if anyone is interested in him, and that's a funny thing that happened. It's not even that he strikes out. He just doesn't know people are into him. And he's like, I'm just going to do a backflip. It's not like a fuckboy thing. It's just like, he's just oblivious. I say that. He's also in a very, he's in a very lovely poly relationship right now. So, like, it worked out for him being oblivious. Then he got someone who was like, I'm gonna stick around and be very sweet. Me too. For context, there's a story he told on Beauty and the Geek when he was on, and also it's a story that like we were at this party. There was someone who was interested in him, and they were like, "Hey, do you want to? Oh, I'm getting pretty tired. Do you want to go upstairs to a bedroom?" And he was like, "Yeah, sure." And then they went up to the bedroom, and she just goes, "Oh man, oh, there's a bed there. Oh yeah." And he's like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna go back downstairs because there's people in the pool down there. But are you okay up here?" And like, he's like, "Are you all right? Like, do you need a hand?" Like, he tried to help her go to sleep instead of the thing that she very clearly wanted to do. And then he went back to the party. It was like the door was open to you, and you just turned around and walked away. And look, it noble effort. Yeah, that's why I say, like when we say George striking out with women, it's not that he's like being a creep. It's that it's the complete opposite. He's just doesn't know when people are hitting on him. Oh, yes. The Apollo Bay memory. We had some yummies, and half of us thought we were going to die because the concentration was too strong. My gosh. My gosh. Gravity was hard that day on my body. That's all I'll say about that. Oh my god. To be fair, it was more than hard. I know. The concentration was way off, but fucking hell. Just full of room of people who were just like catatonic. Played the longest game of Lords of Waterdeep I think I've ever will play in my life. It was like, for one, it was like 3 hours long. But two, like, my time perception was gone at that point, and I saw eons and ages passing. Like, I watched the passage of time in this little town we were building as their civilization developed and crumbled before my eyes. Just a time, really. Okay. What would you like the hair color to be? I'll just check the messages we had. Darker purple horns. But yeah, what kind of color hair would you like? It's a bit of like a side shave, floopy. Like almost like a bit of an emo, modern emo hairstyle. I don't know. Side cut. What do you call it? Like that. It's got a fringe over his face. They're coming up. The black's all down now. Oh, hold on. I got the undershirt. To be fair, there's not that much undershirt. I'll have to pop off around 4 my time, by the way, because I do have a game tonight. But I just wanted to get a start on it. Bit of a brown, so not of the same clothes. Okay, I could do... I've got like a really dark red brown that could work nicely, like this. I feel like this one here, and then I could wash that with a darker black color. I've also got this one. Oh, it's a bit... Right. The old Rhinox hide. Hey. Look, the fix is quick now. But that's annoying. Rhinox hide was the other one. Dark brown. Just kind of the same as this one, I guess. Yay, sound. Okay, so I'm gonna do that kind of one brown on the boots. That'll look good. That was scorched earth. Ain't me. On, mate. In to win. Scorched earth. Too thinny coat. Again. Have that there. Yeah, that's what I was doing. I think I had my aperture open a little wider, and that's why it was focusing better previously. I've only reset up the camera this afternoon. Might be why the depth of field could be a bit too high. Same playlist anymore. Can you hear the music? Is that at a good level? Is it too low, too high? Good level. Okay. Looking into like a throne or something as well. I don't know how to do that kind of thing. Because I know you can do like wish lists and stuff, but it's not. I know that throne kind of has a better version, I guess, through the same thing. Just thinking, this mixer keeps getting me too hard. Might have to see if I can get some help getting a new one. It's going to crap me multiple times a stream, apparently. Alright, those boots are looking good. Booties. Very neutral brown, so it might not actually show up too much until I start doing some washes. How much skin is showing on the mini? Okay. Show us some skin. You've got the full tail. So on the tail, on this, you've got the full tail. So all of that'll be your purple color. You've got the two hands and the face, and the rest is clothing. So, two hands, face. A lot of faces also. Like the face. I say the face. It's like the whole back side of one of the faces is like shaved head, and then you've got. He's got like two different sized horn. Oh, hold on. Yeah, you got 2 different sized horns. And then that. So does that still work for what you were picturing with the skin? All right, well, I'm about to move on to that now, so that sounds pretty good. The pants in black, all of that in black. So the skin should in that sense be like the most eye-catching part of this model because it is the brightest color. I can also tone shift the red up if we feel like we want it to be more like a I guess this red on the palette here, like a bit more like that. This color I'm now using is going to be Demonette Hide. There's a base coat from the Warhammer Citadel range. It's pretty good. It's nice and like a desaturated purple again. So like skin tone, you don't really want, like I don't personally really want my skin tones to be like primary color purple. I want it to be like a bit more, you know, got a bit of red in it, got a bit of natural tone to it. I mean, I say natural. It's more natural than like a violet kind of royal purple type deal. If you want to see like what this color will turn out like, look up on Google Images Gene Stealer cults, because that skin tone that they have is quite similar to this. And I can also do a bit of a blue wash in the recesses, maybe like a little, like almost like blue veins in the recesses there, or I can do like a bit more of a warmer red one to show the blood. Depends on like what color blood you would go for with a guy like this. Oh, he's looking great already. That was a yeah, it's a good skin tone in terms of purple. That's works well with this model. And I'll just base coat the horns in the same purple for now, and then I can like dull it down separately maybe. Hard to tell where his horns are and his hair is. He's got such a cheeky expression. Yeah, it's the light reflecting. Yeah, that's going well. Like, the red's gonna pop nice. And everything, like, in terms of a rogue, I feel like they're gonna want to be a bit on the darker color palette anyway. Like, I mean, this is also saying with, like, the camera, you know, I can bump this up a few touches. Suddenly, like, I've way over. Yeah, the hair over the face is a nice touch on the mini. Chuck some more paint in his chin, though. Apologies while I'm off camera. Oh, he has a goatee. Now that I can see the detail, I can actually spot a little goatee on his chin. Just gonna quickly dab that in. It's funny. Just touching up the hair real quick while I have eyes on it. Jess, this kind of character look is right up your alley, by the way, if you haven't seen it yet. Just like, if you're in there, take a look at this swoopy head guy. Emo boy. That's a nice backdrop. That pale white. Alright, what have we got? So, tail. That is very fair. That's why I try and keep it like as big as possible on my stream side up here, because you don't, you know, my face is nice to look at sometimes. If you're feeling like that, keep calling me cute. However, the content is the mini, right? Keep that nice and big. Oh, I gotta say, this Diamondette hide, good coverage as a general standpoint of color, like mini review time. But it's going on very nicely with just one coat. That doesn't happen often. Really wish I had that overhead light, because the lights come from this way, which means that shadows are aligned with my vision sometimes, and I don't like that. Makes it ever so slightly harder to do. So if you see me turning my mini at weird angles, that'll be why. Not doing bad. I know I have a hydrate check, and that didn't. No one put it in just then. That's your reminder as well. Hydrate check. Hydrate check for everybody now. You're listening. Have a little. All right, so I'm gonna do some belt buckles, I'm gonna do the belt buckles with the same color as his hair, because when you shade it down, it's not gonna matter too much anyway. So I'm just gonna do that. favorite browns to use. Nice, dark. It's brine oxide. Like a, I don't know how to describe this. It's a really, really nice dark brown, and it's probably the darkest one. One of the darkest, if not the darkest, I have. It's not a natural wood brown, like a dark leather brown. I really like the studs in his belt that he's got going on. No worries, Louie. Have a good day, man. Good to see you in here. I know people are liking the Wednesday afternoon vibes. We could do some more in the week, maybe one day. We could do like an extended on a Thursday sometime. The afternoon crowd. Okay.
Owie.
That's good. Happy with that. Okay. So hands are left. Purple. We rotated it by holding the tail. It's gonna try and change my f-stop quick. Depth of field should be wider now. Should focus easier. Oh, okay. So it appears I've only made one hand visible. Properly visible. He's tucked it under himself. But I've got it. Yeah, I figured it might. Just like bump up the brightness as well. Oh, that's his goatee. Nearly cleaned it up. All right, I think we're ready for some washes. Actually, you know what I will do? I'm going to put some paint down on base. Very good, brush. The paint down on the base because thinking a nice big grey ruins base with some like greens and browns will look quite nice. My mechanic. Oh. Some nice lob it on there kind of grey. Large application. And we'll make this not so monochromatic after we've done it for a bit. Because we can just get all this stonework done in one fell swoop. Start it up. I'll wash it down with some brown wash. Start looking more like dirt. I mean, if we can get to shading today, if we can finish off the stream with like shade paints and then they dry and then that's the the end of the stream, that's pretty good because I do have to wrap up in, roughly 15-20 minutes. But that would work nice. Like, we've got a lot done today. I mean, yeah, no, we got a lot done. We've done a good amount of base coat. We've base coated everything. Like, you could put a wash on this and consider it done. Like, that is roughly the level we're at. But that's not what I want to do with it. I want to do some highlights and make it nice on the next stream. Finish it off in the next lot. So, with that then, boots and feetsies look good. Where's my sand? I'd like a sandy dust bowl. So I just use Mechanica Standard Grey if anyone's wanting colors. And I'm about to use Two Thin Coat's Dust Bowl as my next one. And this is like just like your typical desert sandy color. It's pretty what's the word? flexible, malleable, versatile. Like your D8 weaponry can be used in 2 hands. That is definitely separated. And it doesn't really even matter that it's still wet. We can still kind of just like nudge it in there. Even if it gets on the stonework, it doesn't matter too much. Because it's dirty anyway. It will make it look like the dirt's seeping up onto the stonework, which we're gonna do later anyway. Nice. So he's got a little coat down. Got a bit of brown and stoneworky there. It's kind of what we, separating from his base now. It's not just all grey plastic. We'll give that base rim a nice brown or black rim at the end there too. All right, wash time. So, Agrax Earthshade on one of them. Got some... Question for you, Treasure. Would you like their undertone of their skin to look more blue or more red? So I have a greeny blue, if you want to go blue. And I have a blood... almost like I can water down this blood red-ish shade paint as well. And we'll do Nuln Oil on all the other stuff. Oh, I didn't paint the blade. So. Bluer, I think. All right. The green shade. Gonna grab my other paint bucket. Poxwalker, which is like a lilac-y green. There's a regular green. Red row. Back it off now. No, the greeny blue. Greeny blue. Have faith. All right. So. Yeah, I've got too many. I literally have all of the Citadel range. Because I've been back in the hobby for like 3 and a bit years now. Basically, whenever COVID lockdown started is when I got back into it. Actually, no, before that, it was probably early 2019, because I started painting D&D minis en masse, and then I got back into Warhammer at the start of lockdown. 2018? No, here. When did I get down here? I got down here 2018, end of 2018, start of 2019. Even the shade paints still get pigment. Alright, so... taken up. This won't take too long, so I'll finish this and then that'll be stream. Shade paints are literally just that. You just pop it on. Liquid skill, it's also known as. This is going to... I'll take a photo at the very end. Hopefully it'll be dry by the time I do. But I'll post it in our... I'll post an update in our Discord if anyone would like to join. Because we have a little painty channel in here. And... we have a little painty channel in there that we usually post all updates in. Right now, we've got a special channel that used to be called March of the Minis when we were doing that. But now it's called Fabulous Marines. So anyone can post in there in the live chats area while we're streaming or we're away. We want to see all of it come through. Like, we'll be looking at it tomorrow if anyone has been doing any Fabulous Marines. So feel free to join the Discord. It is public Discord. You get special roles if you're a patron or if you're a Twitch subscriber. So you can utilize those if you are already subscribed for no extra cost. And enjoy that. But yeah, I'll post the photos probably there in the Discord and I don't know, maybe on Twitter or something. I don't know. It's a work in progress, so I usually don't do a lot of work in progress stuff on Twitter. That's usually for the Discord area. But I like having my finished minis as the gallery. Boots looking good. Okay. A little bit on that brown there. I love doing washes because you just kind of brush it over lightly and it just seeps in into all the areas. Which is another reason why I like contrast paints, actually. They just kind of... They settle where you want them to and they spread out because they've got really good flow control. All right. Browns. Done. Oh, actually, no. Browns on the base. Not done. Yeah, actually, best example of a wash you'll see right now as I'm doing the base, because it's the largest part of the mini. Literally just go zoop. And this is what I'm doing to the smaller parts of the model. I'm just literally doing that and letting it pool where it needs to. Almost just like running an ink through the entirety of the model's crevice. So does this mean we get to pick you up nice paint stuff to... Yes, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. If you want to give me anything or send me anything to take to Perth to give to people in Perth, Absolutely, I'll put that in my suitcase. I think I've got 20 kilos. I mean, if we can get you to pick up some nice paint stuff to Perth and give to Red. Yeah. Absolutely. I reckon Red's better painter than they believe. I know you're in here somewhere. You're a good painter. I didn't sign up for compliments, and you got 2 lots of them. 2 lots. Okay, there's that. All right. Base is all shaded. So pretty good. I need to do a null oil still on the stream then? What happened there? We still up? We still up, guys? Is everyone still there? Hello? Okay, yeah, no, I just watched the stream just kind of glitch out and jump a bit on the feed, and I was like, oh, how long has I been doing that? Fair enough. No worries. Painting his booty with some Nolan oil. Camera loves trying to focus on the paint pots, though. I think the black sleeves was the right call, by the way. They look really good. And I'm going to add some saturation into this red cape in a sec with the specific shade I'm using, because it's a red shade rather than a black shade. Strahd one I used, I think I used the darker blood red shade, but I'll pop some red shade on, it's like a saturated red shade. Let's bring it out a little bit more. Then we can decide next stream how bright we want to make it with the highlights. That is still all under our control. Fuck. I didn't think we'd get this much done in an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes. Probably because I don't have to wake up for the first part of the stream. Question as well. If we ever decided to do like a good morning RPG, but not as like the main, like I say not as the main, as like a second stream if we did it consistently, but we did it in the American morning time zone. So like later night for us, where it'd be like 8 or 9 a.m. for America. Would that be something people are interested in? It'd be like anywhere from like 10 p.m. start time for us. Or would that be a too hard a sell if the night owls aren't? I mean, sorry, if people aren't night owls. That's fair. It would. I mean, it wouldn't be a Thursday night. It'd be maybe like a. I don't know. Depending on the week, like Fridays are pretty good for me. It depends on if Leia. Like, I'm just literally thinking like of another time we could do some more painting and include Leia. That doesn't always have to be the morning. Like a Monday night or a Friday night. Depends really. The goatee. Switch down a brush size for them. Everything except the red, the purple have color in it now, or depth, I guess. Oh yeah, way more saturated with this. It tints it away from brown and much more towards red. It'll look a bit... Get out of it. Look a bit more shiny. It dries a bit more. You can already see the difference. The red down here, the red up here. Oh. Need to repaint under there because I have missed a bunch of that. Right. Get that before next. All right. That's looking good. More red on there now. last color. Bit of Poxwalker. I'm not gonna go too heavy on this. I'm pretty much only gonna stick this. It's a big green shade. Just gonna selectively shade on this blue color because I don't want to like ruin the purple. Not ruin. I don't want to like undercut the purple. Just gonna do like underneath here. Tone shift down on the lower side. Okay. In the hands, it's a bit safer. Simply just highlight that back. And now on the face. Probably show up mostly on this one. Around a bit until it settles. Spot that I like it. Yeah, nice. All right. It's looking pretty good for now. Oh. He has a red wash on his tail. He's looking great for now, though. I think that's a winner for today. Look at that. And that is the end of this character here so far. Again, I'll take some nicer photos for the Discord. If you're in there already. If not, give a little join. If you want to do some more stuff with us, we're painting more Fabulous Marines tomorrow on in the morning, 10 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. I'll be painting that Saint 14 that I've got over there. It's going to be probably a bit more than one session because I think I need to take 2 or 3. What the heck we doing? Hello, LNL Covers. How you doing, man? We're just wrapping up over here. And I've been painting this D&D mini for Treasure, who won a Jasper's giveaway. So I was doing a... on the stream, we said if we get to a donation tier, I will paint a mini on stream and let them choose a color scheme. And this is going to be Treasure's mini going in there. So... yeah, I know. Perfect timing, right? So, this is what we're looking like so far. It's a little bit shiny because that's kind of what the washers do. I haven't used these washers in a while, so it's not super... It's a lot shinier than I would like it. I would like it to be a bit more satin. Or matte, maybe. Maybe a bit more matted. But, yeah, that's all washed up and base coated. It's looking really good. It looks very roguish. I get some higher quality image going though so far. In the meantime... I gotta head off because I gotta start driving in about half an hour. But is there anyone that we would like to raid, because anyone from the stream, let's give them some love if they are. It's only me. Okay. Because it is overseas in America. That makes more sense. All right. Anyone in the chat have any raid recommendations? Because we can take this party over somewhere else. I can also see Battletech, I think. That could work. That could work. Emily, hello. We are just about to finish up and raid. If you have anyone, we're going to do that. I can see some art streams going. I can see some, I don't know what that is. It's a YouTuber Battletech thing. Only to watch me leave. I know, I gotta go to work very soon and drive over an hour. So I gotta start having like a bit of a separation break between the two things. But, bugger it. I can see Barjo's streaming. Let's raid Barjo. Barjo from the old, I mean, he's full-time streamer now, but he used to be the host of Good Game. So let's give him a bloody raid. Okay. Have fun over there. I think he's playing some pretty streamer plays pretty game. It looks like he is playing. I actually have no idea. Oh, that is a pretty game. All right, let's raid into there. I'll see you guys. See everyone tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Australian Eastern. We'll be doing more Fabulous Marines, raising some money for a very good cause. You can already see up there. On our little bar at the top. That's already like 75% of the way done, and we're only like halfway through the month. That's good. We're going to smash that goal. So we'll see everyone tomorrow for some more charity streaming shenanigans on our regular show. I might do another one of these next week, pending my calendar, I think. And then I'll talk to Leia and see if we can do a Good Morning RPG American morning edition at some point. And see if that's an idea that we both like. But here goes the raid. If you want to stick around, have a good time, you're welcome to do so. I'm going to pop off myself and work. So, all right. See you later, everybody. Have a good day. Have a good afternoon. Thank you for tuning in to a more of a surprise painting stream than anything. Catch you next time. See you tomorrow.
Oh my god, look at that. Is that a follower? Hello, hello follower, hello.